Ok, boa noite. Aqui a gente vai começar outro vídeo pro BUP Idiomas e temos uma convidada especial aqui, que é... Aliás, eu vou deixar ela se apresentar, ok? Vamos falar em inglês para a gente tentar... É uma experiência que ela é jequieense, mas mora muito tempo na Inglaterra. First of all, I'd like to thank you, and can you introduce yourself?
Okay. Hello everybody, this is Dina Pessoa. I've been living in England for the last 35 years and it's a great pleasure to be able to collaborate with Pablo, and if there's anything you need to know, please do not hesitate to ask me. Thank you.
Okay, so I study English here in GK. GK is very difficult
Yeah.
to learn another language, especially 20 years ago. But can you tell me, how did you study English in the beginning?
Well, I studied when I was doing my, I was in university in Salvador, and I was doing journalism, and I decided to learn English because I wanted to go to Europe, and so I went to the Akbel, and I studied for about 2 years, and then I went to London. Actually, I went to Europe, and I went on holiday for 3 months, and I went to Portugal, Paris, and other countries, and then I went to England to stay about a month or two, and then I decided to stay. I was invited to stay there with friends that I knew here from Brazil, one of my friends from São Paulo, and then I just wanted to stay about a month or two, and I ended up staying. And it's been a long time, and I love the city, I love the country, and I love Europe.
Oh, Dina, but I mean very early
Yes.
in GK, because
Yes.
you told me that you
Yeah.
went to Salvador to study there.
Yeah, yes.
To university there.
Yeah, yes.
But before, when
No,
you
in
began-
JK, in JK we studied, we studied English and French, like.
By yourself?
No, we had the language in school, in secondary school, and so, but it's a very basic sort of English, so girl, boy. So,
No, not the basic.
It's very
basic.
basic, so you don't, even the teachers, they're not able kind of to teach. Or I think teachers in this kind of environment at the time, all they want is to inspire you to have the curiosity to learn the language, but you cannot expect to learn with them. But they kind of they plant the seed.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah,
up to you.
I know.
At the time, which is totally different times nowadays, isn't it?
But now it's easier because internet. You
Yes.
can
No, it's a
talk-
totally different
totally
environment. It's a lot easier than then. Yes.
But after Salvador,
Yes.
when did you go to England? When to live?
I left Brazil November 1983.
83.
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't go straight to England.
I was
went-
9. I was 9.
Oh well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm a bit older than you.
you
of course.
arrived 1983
83 November in Portugal.
in Portugal.
Yeah, but I went on holiday. I didn't go to. I finished university. I didn't go to England. I didn't go to study England. I just went on holiday for 3 months, traveling in Europe. And then at the end of the,
Why did you change your mind?
because I just was curious to. I like London, and I wanted to stay in London to improve my English, and it was hard for me because. I studied American English with the accent and everything, and it took me like 6 months. It's amazing, 6 months to be able to kind of catch up with the language because the accent and also the vocabulary is totally different.
Yeah.
We in England we say little, not
know.
at all, and America is little, beautiful, and all these things. And because you learn kind of, do you have. And in England it's different. Have you got this? And I said, oh my God, what's that? Have you got? I never heard of it. So it's kind of, you have to adjust. It's the same like in Australia and New Zealand and Canada.
Maybe you can
Yes.
compare with Portuguese from Brazil and Portuguese from Portugal.
Exactly. That's precisely my point.
Yeah.
Even if the language is the same, but vocabulary is totally different, and one has to adjust to to the locals, and It's quite a challenge, I think, in my opinion.
So you got in
Yes.
England, and what was your first job? What did you do?
First job,
For living.
well, I got the job as a waitress in a cafe, a French cafe, creperie.
Everybody's a
Creperie.
waitress.
In
Okay.
Bonny Street, wow! And next to, that's one of the
Yeah, I
amazing
know, I
thing
know.
about. And
In
next
London?
door, in London,
Ah,
yes.
okay.
I was working in a French creperie, but the owner actually was from Australia, and there was a lot of Brazilians and French and English. It was a very mixed group. Everybody's very young. And next door there was a big bar called Coconut Grove that belonged to the Rolling Stones. So it was wow. Yeah. it
What
was
about the
really amazing.
pronunciation? Because I realized that
Yes.
you pronounce door, but your R is not too strong. I think R in England
Yes.
is weaker than American, because American.
I cannot really compare with, because I never lived in America. All I knew that I studied English in America, so I used to say little girl, and
But for
but-
example, when you watch an
Yes.
American movie,
yes.
of course you can understand everything.
Yes, we do. But even in America, they have different accents. When people from New York, they have a sort of nasal sound. They
Yeah.
say, "Can I have some coffee, please?"
I
They
know.
sound like that. Yeah.
I see.
So California. I never lived there, so I can't really judge. But I'll go on holidays there, so I can't say. But in England, I try to learn. They call it receive the pronunciation. I don't want to speak Cockney. Do you know what Cockney is? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
It's very difficult.
And then I don't want to learn Cockney. I want to speak not like the Queen, but similar. So it's a kind of BBC sort of accent. So I
Okay.
said, not at all. I'm beautiful, and so it's not. My accent is Brazilian. You know the cliche. You take the girl from Brazil. You don't take Brazil from the girl.
Of course.
It's
of course.
everywhere. It's
Of
a
course.
cliche, but it's so true.
This is an important
Yeah.
thing, because some people,
Yeah.
I think in the past, people would like to
Yes.
imitate the native speaker, but
It's good to imitate, but it's hard.
it's hard.
I've been living in England for over 35 years. My accent is Brazilian. I open my mouth, everybody knows I'm not a native.
Yeah, but
Isn't
important
it?
is
Yes.
to speak clear.
Clear, of
People
course,
can
as
understand
clearly
you.
as you can.
Yeah,
Yes.
just like, for example,
Yes.
German people speak English very good, but with
Yeah.
the German accent.
Everybody speaks with their own accent.
Yeah.
And these beautiful
Yeah,
accents are
yeah.
beautiful. Italian
Your
accents,
difference.
French accent, vive la différence, like the French
Of
say.
course.
And people speak Italian accent, German accent, Swedish accent, and Indian, and Nigerian.
Yeah, of course.
And also people from Scotland, from Ireland, they have their own accent as well.
Yeah.
They say "aye," which means yes.
Yeah, I didn't know
It's
about
beautiful.
that. Yeah.
And I don't intend to lose my accent.
Of
And
course, yeah.
actually, I would never be able to unless I would take a locution class, which I did. But they're very expensive, and you have to have like actors to teach you, people that not even the native, even the English, the people who are not well educated. Sometimes our English are better than their English.
Yeah.
I didn't say better. I say better
Better, yeah.
than
I
their
know.
English,
I know about
because
that.
we Brazilians or French or Italian who are in English, we are well educated, so we study the language. Whereas the locals, I'm talking about ordinary people, low backgrounds, they don't. So sometimes I correct people. The girls, some of the girls who are not well educated, they say she don't care. We say she doesn't care. So they all do things.
Big
like,
mistake. It's
exactly,
a grammar mistake.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but they do it.
I
Like
know.
Brazilians.
Yeah.
Speaking.
Ordinary people make
Yes,
a lot of mistakes.
lots of mistakes. So it's natural. So,
Gina-
but we're not there to be judged. I'm there to. You have to be natural.
Yeah, of course.
I don't have to prove myself. Nobody has to. Don't you agree?
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
course. Can we
Yes.
have a break? Because,
Of course, naturally.
Ricardo, can you?
Thank you.